Hi, Millie. Kindly power tap. Good morning, good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Lego, MV, Alex, Flo. Kindly power tap, please. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Please kindly power tap as you join. We have 15 people standing by. Kindly power tap as you join, please. Hi, thank you. Good to hear that you are doing great, Kathy. Welcome to this platform. Kindly power tap while we wait a little while for others to join us. Hi, everyone that is joining. I really appreciate. Kindly power tap. On tapo. The African Panther. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining me from. I greet you according to your time, to your location. Happy Wednesday, happy Mercy Day, everybody. Welcome to this platform. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday, Wealth Creation Money Matters with POC. Our topic for this beautiful afternoon is the economy crisis alert. The economy crisis alert. Hi, cutie Lazy. Thank you for joining. So, let me start with this question. Is the world heading into recession? Should we know about the recession? Because it's everywhere. It's not just in one particular place. Hi, we have 11 people on YouTube. Oh my goodness, thank you. Hi. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Already we have 70 people on TikTok. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what we should know about the economy wherever you are. It's not just in one particular country, but it's all over the world. The whole place is shaking because there is so much recession going through. So, what is a global economy crisis alert? Let me give you the definition of it. A global economic crisis. I'm in the UK, Quitty Lisa. I'm in the UK. Where are you from? Where are you watching me from? A global economic crisis refers to a period of a significant and widespread disruption of economic activity across the world. Did you hear that? It's not just impact. Hi, Joseph from Belgium. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. So it's not just where you are, it's everywhere, all over the world. There is this economic crisis all over the world. Okay, so this crisis is because of decline indication in the GDP growth. And what is GDP growth? For those that may not understand what GDP means, it is called a gross domestic product. Gross domestic product. In other words, it is used as an indicator to measure the size and health of your country economy. GDP is used in measuring how the growth of the economy of each country is, either it's decreasing or increasing. Oh, wow. We are up to 98 people, 93 people. First time on TikTok like this. I'm really happy. Okay, so which is used as a key indicator. The monetary measure is used to express the reflection of total market value of goods and services. In other words, whatever you contribute, oh gosh, okay. Oh, good morning, Kwadan. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this. A long name. I really happy. Oh, thank you for joining. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, Sparkle, for sending the gift. Oh, the Bose land. I really appreciate your gift. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great day as well, Peaceful Pete. Oh my goodness, I've missed a lot of comments. It's because I just want to start and then we can shoot up. Please power tap as you are joining and also share with others so that they can learn. All right. So let us run quickly. The topic I am sharing with us is about the economy, and we should all, I don't know, it doesn't matter where you are. You know what? We need to start farming. You can use your pouch to start growing some plants, some fruits, some vegetables. Hey oh, how are you doing? Okay, you can plant, you can use your garden, your lawn, your field, or whatever. You can use it to do what? To plant. That is the essence of this topic today, is for us to go back to farm, go back to basics, because there is going to be food shortage, especially people that are living in diaspora. Hello. So the monetary measure is used to express the reflection of total market value of goods and services. And so the GDP includes only on the final product and services, and not on the immediate goods or services used in the production process. So it measures the value of production that take place within the country geographical boundaries, regardless who owns the resources in the business. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of you are all distractors. You are just trying to distract me. I'm not going to read all your comments, but I appreciate whatever comments you put there, provided TikTok did not filter you. If TikTok filter you, it means that you're going to get a ban. All right? Okay, so, and also, GDP is also used in calculating the specific period. In this period now, things are high, things are going haywire. There are some food shortage in the supermarket. The other day, I asked one of my children to get me something from the supermarket, and he said, there is none. I said, what do you mean there is none? And he had to do a video for me to see. And the old supermarket was empty. Thank you, RC11. Thank you so much for the badge. Oh wow, thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for your gift. God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, and then the calculation is done. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie Wood. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. I really appreciate. RC11 Sparkle. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. I love you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay. It's also, used in calculating every 3 months or once in a year. In other words, In other words, they do like audits. They do an audit every 3 months or once in a year. So let's say, for example, where I am, I live in the United Kingdom, and they can do an audit depending on what, how the economy is affected, or is growing or declining. Thank you. Not me, not me. You've been kind, so you don't need to start with all this. Okay, so what are the things that we need to look out for according to your location? I don't know where majority of you are living. According to your location, you should be able to understand if the system is working for you or not. In other words, is everything okay with you financially? Is everything okay with you financially? That is what I want you to take note of. Is everything okay with you financially? In other words, if you are struggling in your finance, it means there is problem. There is a problem. And so, you need to get extra job. You need to get extra income, a side hustle. You need to get a side hustle so that to keep yourself going. I'm telling you, this is not the season of you relenting and then refusing to help yourself. You need to help yourself. So you need to go all out to get a job and to help yourself, or start a business. And if you are already in a business, you need to get extra income. Okay? So the growth also is measured with employment rate. Increase or reduce investment rate and the international trade. For example, most country, you see, I've told you the TikTok will ban you. He has filtered your comment. I told you, you are nice, and yet you are trying to come out. You are writing some kind of comment that is not acceptable with the TikTok, or with the okay. So the growth is also measured with employment rates. Either is increased or decreased or reduced. Investment, the kind of investment, if the investment rate, thank you for sharing the live stream. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. As you are sharing, please power tap also. Power tap, power tap, power tap, power tap, power tap, power tap. Let's take the live stream higher. Yep. Share it, share. And like, and like. So we should remember that things really is working for you. You should remember if it's working or not. You should remember, you people you are trying to distract me. Okay, let me concentrate. So you should remember who you are. If you are someone that in your business, or in your career, or if you are someone that goes to go to a 9 to 5 job, if you are happy with it, fair enough. If you are not happy with it, then you have to do something to help yourself. Are you getting me? Power tap, power tap. I don't need you to be asking me questions. Power tap and share the live stream so that other people can join in. We were up to 98 earlier, and now we are down to 25. What's wrong with you people? Okay, so this can be measured in various forms. The GDP of any country can be measured in various forms, including the recession, depression, financial crisis, which has its own consequence. It will have consequence on the people that are living in that country. Why? Because the prices will go up. The housing rent or how the price will go up, and people will not be able to pay their mortgage because there will be shortage of work. People may lose their job. Why? Because there are problem with the thank you, thank you, you are going now, thank you, thank you, bye bye, bye bye, God bless. Gbogbo yan ni mọ̀mú yín. Bye, see you later. Okay, so you have to, with all these various factors, you have to put in the into consideration what you want to do with your life, how to develop yourself, how to help yourself financially so that you can be stable. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. Thank you for the roses, thank you for the heart. God bless you. Okay, so what are the factors and causes of a global economic crisis? They are interplay with complex factors. I'm not going to go into, what do you call it, into depth, but I will just share what we all need to know. I don't need you to request to join me. You don't need to request. Just power tap and share the live stream. That's all I need you. And I appreciate your support. Okay. So number one, financial instability. Are you financially stable or not? That is what you should consider first. That is what you should consider first. Financial instability. When there is rise and bubble in assets or in the market, for example, housing rises, the price of housing rises, the technologies and stocks, and excessive risks taken by financial institutes of its inadequate due to inflation and drought or famine. Because at the end of the day, remember, I think this happened in 2008 or something. There was a crash in the market. It affected the whole world, not just in America or US. It affected, or in or UK or Europe. It affected the whole world. So now we are getting into the brink of that financial crash because inflation is real. It's happening now. If you go to the supermarket, whatever you buy today, maybe you buy for $2 or £5. Tomorrow it will increase, or whatever you buy yesterday, by today they've increased the price. Why? Because there is shortage and there is increase and there is need of it. There is need, but there are shortage of the food. As I've mentioned earlier, that thank you, Diana. Thank you. Have a great day as well. Okay? So, like I've mentioned earlier, that, I sent one of my children to get me something from the supermarket. The whole supermarket was empty of that thing, and I needed it. But I thought the fridge wasn't working. It wasn't so until when my son asked, if I block you now because you have gifted me, I don't want to block you. Until when my son did a video and I saw that all the shelf was empty and he had to ask the staff what happened. And unfortunately, there was shortage. There was shortage of that item. You lot are coming. We are 52 here now, and you are not power tapping. You are just writing comments. You are just writing comments. I really appreciate you. Even the normal people, where are they? So there will be food shortage, and so people should go back to the farm. As I've mentioned earlier, go back to the farm. It's time for you to go back to start farming. Start something in your backyard. Start something in your backyard, wherever you are. Start something to help yourself from this food shortage. Okay? Are you trying to spam my TikTok or what? Look, you are sharing the life. How many people are you sharing it to? I remember last year, the Lord gave me this message, and it was so scary. And where I found myself was in US. I was there with my family. I think we were there on holiday. We were living there. And we were trying to buy food stuff. There were no food stuff all over the supermarket. All these high supermarket, big supermarket, there were no food. And I was so scared. I said, oh, wow. And so the Lord said to me, this is a warning. This was last year. And look at now. I can't even remember, but I remember that I mentioned it in one of my videos. This was last year, and now it is happening. So there has been signs of this shortage or problem of inflation since last year, even 2 years ago. But because so the Lord showed me in a vision about scarcity of food, and everywhere looks empty. And a couple of months back, the whole place is so dry. I asked someone to buy me, something again. When they went shopping, I said, please kindly buy me some loaf of bread, and this particular bread that I always eat. And he said, she said, they don't have. So when they went to the farmer's market, I had to ask her to buy. And when she bought it, I didn't really like it. Why? Because it was different to the ones I am used to. But I had to get used to it because the one that I normally buy, I couldn't find it. There was none in the market. So I have to do with that new one. So you must learn to change. You must learn to do what? To change. Okay? You must learn to change. No matter the circumstances where you find yourself, you must learn to change. Okay, so where am I now? My suggestion to everyone is to stock up your house and go back to the farm, because inflation is going to be on the rise in the next coming months. Either you believe it or not. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much for the rose. Wear your earring. Your earring, yeah. Wear it. Wear something on your ear so that you can hear me. Okay? So why? Because the US market is in the bubble now and about to crash. In 2008, the global financial crisis was triggered by the collapse of the US housing market. Subsequently, failure of the major financial institute is an example of that. And apparently, the housing market crash also affected the UK housing market in the same year, which had a severe consequence of homeowners, investors, and broader economy downtown or downturn. And many people found themselves in negative equity, meaning their homes is worth less than the mortgage they had taken out. In other words, if you are someone that you have a mortgage on your house, and then you are struggling, it's better to have a fixed mortgage rate than to say, okay, you have to arrange and be paying. Because when you have a fixed mortgage, the inflation cannot affect you so much. But if you don't have a fixed mortgage, the inflation will affect you. God's love, good morning. So the inflation will not affect you. Why? Because it is fixed. But the downside of that is that if you have it fixed, and when the inflation increase that can benefit you, you're going to be at a loss. So there is pros and cons when it comes to fixed and unfixed mortgage. There is pros and cons. So when you have a fixed mortgage, it's going to help you when the inflation is high. But when it's reduced, it's going to also affect you. It's going to also affect you. So, as I've said, my suggestion to you is to go back to the farm. Go and learn how to farm. Go back to basic. Go and learn, because there is going to be food shortage. We are talking about crisis. We are talking about economic crisis alert. Global economic crisis alert. Thank you, thank you. I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Isabel. Okay? So, there's going to be a housing market crash. There's going to be a market crash. Job unemployment will rise. And that is what we are talking about, global economy alert. Okay? So, the housing market crash will also affect the jobs, because there will be no more. Remember a couple of years, about 4 or 5 years ago, with Cocoa, I don't want to mention the full name. You know what I mean by Cocoa, Cocoa V. That Cocoa V, there was standstill. Nobody were going to work. So there was a turnaround in the global market, turnaround that is affected a lot of companies and businesses. Even up till now, some people are working from home. Some people are working. Why? Because they have gotten used to that, instead of going back to work. And because of the money or the funds the company lost, they prefer to be paying them, so that they don't come to office all the time. Some majority people lost their job. Why? Because they couldn't go to work. So that was a turnaround in the system of the world that affected majority of us, or majority of people. It didn't affect me per se, but it affected majority people. And even the whole world system changed. The whole world system changed completely. Okay? So, I said we had a severe consequence of homeowner investors and broader economic downturn, and many people found themselves in negative equity, meaning their homes is worthless. No job, no money to pay for rent, no money, and they lost their home. They lost their home, because if you can't keep up with your mortgage or your rent, you will lose your home. A lot of people end up being homeless, sleeping rough, unfortunately. And I remember the story, when Margaret Thatcher, they call her Iron Lady, the Iron Lady. Thank you, Goslove. The Iron Lady, may her soul rest in perfect peace. She was the one that gave many of us the opportunity to become an homeowner. She did this, right to buy scheme in 1980, and a lot of people started buying property. They've invested in it, and it's really helping. It helped a lot of people, but still, the greedy ones that bought more than what they can chew end up losing some part of it when the economy crisis crashed. When it happens, they lost because they couldn't keep up the mortgage. So when something happens like this is an opportunity for people who wants to get into a mortgage, who wants to buy property. This is the, even if you want to start any business now, this is the opportunity that you have to start any business. Why? Because this is the right time for you, because of the volatile in the market. Even though the market is volatile, yet there is a space or a gap or a chance for you to start now. So by the time, maybe in the next 5, 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, you will be rising up and you'll be laughing. You can also invest in some property or in some companies. Become an investor in some companies that can also help you. When you invest your money, you earn. When you invest your money, you earn ROI. You invest. I'm not saying that you should invest and start a business if you have not mastered the business, but you can send your money an errand by investing in companies that are doing well. Okay, so how quick would this turmoil impact the financial and housing market? This will have impact on both the buyers and the mortgage rate, buyers and the lenders. It will affect buyers and the lenders. Charlie, you've been so nice, you've been gifting me. What question are you asking? Why are you asking that? You've been so good to me today. You've gifted me a lot. You don't need to be asking, can you have a hug and a kiss? Okay, let me hug you. And I blow you a kiss. Mwah. Is that what you wanted? Are you happy? I've given you my hug, yeah? And I blow you a kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That will make your day, yeah? Have a blessed day, Charlie. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Okay? So, the GDP will have an impact in the market, in the financial market, in housing. And it's not only just where you are, it's all over the globe, it's all over the world. The whole world will feel the impact of this recession because we are into recession now. And if you study the market well, you will notice that it's like every 9 years, 2008 to 2025, how many years is that? And I think we had one in 2019 or something like that. I cannot remember. So it's happened like every 9 years. It happens like that. So we must consider and think fast and act fast. Not only think fast, but you must act fast. Don't live on one income. At least you must have minimum 4 streams of income to make you happy and to make you, sufficient and self-sufficient, and also go back to the farm, because food is the majority thing everybody needs. Even if you don't have a house, if you don't have your own house, you are renting, but you need food to keep the soul and the body going, to keep your body and soul going. Although water is the essential one, but we still also need wood. This is my own food now. I have celery and lemon and cucumber juice here. This is my own food that I'm going to eat. This is what we are talking about. If I have this on my farm now, I don't need to go and buy. But because I don't have it, I have to go and buy. This is my own food. I'll be having it, and a copper tea. Yeah. So in essence, I'm sharing this. I'm suggesting that we should go back to farm. Or if you are not someone that is interested in farming, you can get extra income, get extra job to keep you going. Okay, so that you will not be in negative. Okay, meaning that you will not be begging for money. Okay, so this will have an impact on both the buyer and the mortgage lender. If the rate falls, obviously it will help the demand. But if the economy shrinks and the employment rise, people will be confused, will be worried about their income, because they have to pay rent, they have to pay bills, they have to pay their mortgage. And it's going to be on a negative force, stress. If you don't have money to pay your rent, you will be worried. So to avoid all this is the reason why we need to think fast and then act fast. And when the housing rate goes down, when the economy change again, because it cannot go on forever, it will be a certain time that the peak point We will reach the peak point, and the economy will change again, and it's going to be on the positive. But now, because it's going into negative, we are going into recession. We need to act fast so that you and I will not be among of those that will suffer it. And we really need to think fast, especially people that are in diaspora. Don't say because you are in diaspora, you can go and buy a lot. Where I live, there are some farms that you can buy a portion of lots, and you can be planting whatever you want to plant. And this, when I in the 70s, I used to see people doing that, and I'm thinking, why are they planting things, not knowing that they are farmers? Even though they don't have a big plot, but they have this plot of land or acres of land that they all have portion of plot that they buy, and they are planting their whatever and selling. And that is what we buy from the farmers market now. When you hear me say, my children goes to farmers market, especially on Sunday, although it's not only on Sunday, they do it Monday to Friday, but it depends on your area. In my area, it's on Sundays. In some areas, it's today, Wednesday. In some areas, it's Monday. In some areas, it's Wednesday, Thursday. In some areas, it's Friday. So it depends on your location. So in my own location, my area, is the farmers market is on Sundays. Okay, so you have to find out which day they operate in your area. Okay, so even if you don't go to farmers market, I believe that you go to a normal supermarket. It's optional. If you are someone like me that wants to eat healthy, I prefer to go to farmers market than to go and buy from the supermarket. I still buy from supermarket. I still buy, but not everything. When it comes to vegetables, when it comes to fruits and all of that, I rather buy from farmers market. Even meat, poultry, protein, they sell anything. So when the housing rate goes down, the demand increases. Investors will housing price will rise. That means it has changed. It means it has changed from negative to positive. Okay, so it will increase, and the interest rate will rise. Okay, so even during cocoa, as I've said earlier, I'm speaking in parable. The oil price disrupt the global supply. It disrupt the global supply chain. There was scarcity of petrol. Some people in some country, they call it gas. In some people, they call it fuel. But petrol, we call it petrol in Nigeria. Here they call it fuel. In America, they call it gas. When you put gas in your car, in your automobile or something like that. So the oil price disrupt the global chain. The demand was less because not many people were driving to work. No movement. There was standstill of movement. Movement, and that triggers the economy downturn. Okay, therefore we need to understand the causes and the impact of global economy crisis, which is crucial alert, and that is why I am sharing this today. Thank you for sharing the live stream, Papa. God bless you. Okay, share and power tap. That's what I want you to do more. Power tap than to to be sharing more. You are sharing a lot. It's good to power tap also. I appreciate you sharing the live stream, but I also need you to power tap and take us to a normal 20K. Okay, so therefore we need to understand the causes and impact of the global economy crisis is crucial. Allah, that we must not sleep over. We cannot sleep over it, because it's like we are sleeping on a bucket of gunpowder. Okay, so be prepared. Start investing. It is a wake-up call for every one of us that are living in diaspora. It may affect people in Africa, but in Africa, they have enough food. Even maybe sometimes there can be shortage of food because of drought, especially in the north. During the dry season, they always have famine, they have, shortage of food and all of that. And it will also affect the south and the west. So, because majority of the food grown in Nigeria in particular comes from the north. So when they have during harmattan or during dry season, they have famine, they have drought, there is no rain, nothing. It will also affect the south and the west. So that is the reason why, even if you are in the north, you are in the west, or in the south, you need to do what? You need to start farming. Okay, so it's a wake-up call for every one of us, especially people in diaspora. And we must also invest back home. If you are someone that is living in diaspora and you are here on this platform listening to me, don't hesitate to start investing back home in your country. Invest and remember that home is home. Home sweet home. Wọ́n ní àjò ò lè dùn bíi téèyàn bá délé. Àjò, there's nothing, like home. If you are home, you feel comfortable and all of that. But tó bá wà ní ìrìn àjò, àwa la mọ̀ tá à ń rí nílùú yìí. Àwọn tó ń wà ní diaspora, they know what they are going through. They know that it's easy ká má sọ nǹkan míì. So we must also return back. Láti lọ build ilé wa, return back. Ilé làbọ̀ sími oko, we must return back. We must not forget where we come from, because home is home, north, east, west, south, no matter how long. We must remember that we must invest, because where we are investing in that nation, in that country. We are developing that country for them. Àwa náà need láti lọ develop ìlú wa. Although we sending money home, because majority of Africans Africans or people that have traveled or migrated to another country, we are contributing back home by sending money to our family, sending goods and all of that to our family. So we also help in J40. Thank you for follow up. I will follow you. So we need to do what? To invest and not be too comfortable where we are. Unless you have decided, you determine not to go back to where you come from, or even if you are privileged to be born, you must look back. You must know your foundation. You must know where your parents come from. If you are lucky that you were, opportune that you were born in diaspora, that doesn't mean that you don't have a root. Like someone, I saw a video this morning, and the person, okay, hi, it's girl, I have missed you. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hey. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. How are you today? You are welcome to our program today. We are almost finished. I'm almost rounding up. We are talking about a global session, a global crisis. I'm good. Thank you, my love. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for asking. Okay, so yeah, we must also invest in whatever we are doing. We must learn to go back to farm. Even if you are in diaspora, you can go and look for a farmland where you can buy a slot, just a slot of a portion of that farm. If you cannot buy, because buying a land in this country is so expensive. It's expensive. But if you want to be a farmer, you can look for 2 or 3 or 10 people together and own a plot of land, and then you cut it into plots. Then you'll be farming. If I'm farming carrots, you can be farming pepper. The other one can be farming cabbage. The other person can be farming whatever and whatever, And so whenever we need to buy, we come together, we buy and support each other. Okay? So let's power tap. How are you, his girl? Thank you for your gift. My girl is here. Thank you so much Thank you for your gift. I really appreciate that. Okay, so what I'm saying in essence is that we need to get extra job, extra love from his girl. Thank you, his girl. Thank you, my love. God bless you. Thank you for the gift. I really appreciate. So um learn to help yourself. How do you celebrate TikTok? It's like TikTok said I should celebrate the moment. How do you celebrate? Yes? I don't know. I don't know how to celebrate. So, OFCCC. What's that? Of course. Of course, it's girl. Is that what you mean? Is that what it means? Because I don't understand the meaning of you abbreviate that word. I don't know. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, thank you, thank you. For the first time on this TikTok, I got up to like almost 100 people on TikTok. The first time ever, people came to support and we were up to 100. You see, TikTok is beginning to notice us that yes, we are here to stay and we are here to contribute to the community as well, positively and not negatively. So the more we show up, the more the system recognize that we are helping to build the community here on this platform. And I really appreciate everyone's support. I thank you. I hope you've learned one or two things, even though my regular people, only one person is showing up, and I appreciate that person. At least he comes, and I thank God. Hey, yes, so butterfly, butterfly, lovey, lovey, lovey. Thank you, his girl. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the gift. I really appreciate that. God bless you. So, as I've mentioned earlier, the topic is a global economic crisis alert. Global economic crisis alert. So there's going to be increase in food shortage. So you see, still muncher. Jẹ́ ǹjù ẹ sí ṣáláńgá. Mo sì jù ẹ sí ṣáláńgá. So TikTok has filtered you because he knows that you are not saying anything that is sensible. Okay, so we are talking about food shortage, unemployment increase. I know people have service because it's everywhere. It's a global impact. It's not just where you are. It's not just where you are. It's a global impact. It's affecting the whole world. And because there is increase and shortage of stuff, people are starving, people are hungry. And that is why I'm suggesting that we need to go and get work, get a job, get more, get a business, go back to farm. We have to help ourselves. Nobody can do it for us. We have to help individually, help our family, help everyone. Yes, there is water, even water, exactly. There is water shortage. You know, you go to the supermarket, there is no water, no food, no milk, no bread. Can you imagine? Bread, a staple food for everybody to eat. No bread, no milk. So, what can we do? What is that telling us? It's telling us that we should also learn to farm. We must learn to farm. Go back to farm. During the ancient time, according to the word of God, God created the garden. He created the garden first, and then he now puts man to till it. He puts Adam to till, to take care of the farm. So in other words, he's telling us And as a reminder that we should also go back to farm and go and start tilling the farm so that there will be no food shortage. We must go back to farm. We need to help ourselves. Heaven help those who help themselves. And so this global economic crisis is going to affect a lot of people. So whatever you have, the little you have to make sure you take care of it. This is not the time that you have to lavish and spend lavishly and waste money and waste your finance, waste everything that you have worked for. Yes, it's girl. I also pray that everyone, is okay, but we need to help ourselves as well. You have that mind and praying that everyone is okay, but what about those that cannot think about how to help themselves? So that is the essence of me sharing this topic with us, so that we can all learn, we can all develop and support ourselves financially, in whichever way, morally, emotionally, we can support ourselves. But then we need to help ourselves first. We need to do the needful. Yes, we need to get job and support our family, support ourselves. We need to work hand in hand. Don't say, oh, I'm better off than you, you are better off than me. That is not the case. In this season, we need each other. We need, someone to cry on their shoulder and to help one another. Don't say, oh, because if you have whatever, you can share with your neighbor. You can share with elderly people, you know. So in essence, my beloved, I'm going to stop here. Because I don't want to go on and keep ranting and ranting. I just want to nail the nail on the head, nail it on the head, and then we can learn from this. I hope this one will help someone that has listened to me today. This topic, I know and I believe that, and I pray also that you will take one or two things from this platform today. You will take one or two things that can help you. Thank you. Thank you. It's day here, daytime here. God bless you. It's girl. Thank you. Have a lovely and amazing day as well today. Okay? And I'll see you next time on Saturday by the grace of God. Then on Saturday, I'll be talking about health. That is what we do. On Wednesday, we share topic on finance, how we can better ourselves. On Saturday, I share something on health. And on Sunday, that is where we talk about the Bible, search the scriptures. Okay, so see you on Saturday. Yes, see you on Saturday. But thank you also for liking my post that I share every day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. You have a Bible. It's good. It's good. It's good. But make sure you read it, not just have the Bible and then use it for decoration. Make sure you go into the Word. Make sure that you have the impartation from God. Okay? Whenever you read the Bible, the Holy Spirit will minister into your heart. Okay? So let's take it to 10K, and then I will close the live chat. Okay? Let's take the live stream. It's 9.3 here. So let's take it to 10K, round it up. I'm very particular with the number. Let's take it to 10K, and then we can close the live chat. Hi everyone. Hi Poppy. Hello, how are you doing? We are rounding up now. We just have few minutes to end the live chat. Okay? Thank you. Power tap, power tap, power tap, power tap, power tap, tapute, 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 and tapo, and tapo, and tapo. Oh, one more time. That's it. Yeah, yes. We have reached 10K. So 11:55, I'm going to see you. Yes, thank you, my love. God bless you. I'm going to see you on Saturday by His grace. Okay, take care until I come your way. Stay blessed, be good, and please take care of yourself. Meantime, take care of yourself. You are worth more than rubies and diamonds. Thank you for your love, God's love. God bless you. And I thank everyone. Today is a day that I can never forget on this platform. You know, I think we were up to 98 people came at one point. 98 people joined me. I really appreciate that. A lot of people, a lot of followers, a lot of comments as well, and a lot of gifts. May the Lord give you a good gift in the name of Jesus. See you until I come your way. Yes, so nice one. Oh, nice one. God's love. Ọlọ́run ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà ni àwọn tó ní 100k tó ní 20,000 àwa náà débẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kan tá a bá give up. So may the Lord bless the works of your hand, and put smile on your face, and your heart will radiate with love. Love you. Ciao. Bye-bye. Bye for now. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Oh, wow. Let's share this. I'm going to end the live now. Bye, YouTube. Thank you, everyone that joined me. God bless you. Thank you.